It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Carolina to take on the Panthers, the 3-3 Bucks, the 1-5 Panthers. We talked about it earlier on in the show. This will be a PJ Walker game. They just traded Robbie Anderson to the Cardinals. There's a lot of moving parts going on with this Panthers offense. Aaron, entertain me here, please. In a game where the Bucks are 11-point favorites, there's not a whole lot to dive into in this game in terms of players to watch for and this and that. Entertain me. What is the status of this offense? Where does this offense need to be? Give me an overall status report on this offense. Now, Robbie Anderson out. Who steps up? What does it look like with PJ Walker? Status update on the Panthers.
Christian McCaffrey. That's it. This is it. This is the only thing that matters with the Carolina Panthers. I keep telling you, watching the Carolina Panthers this year, you're only watching for one thing. If you have Christian McCaffrey on your fantasy team, there's not another relevant player. Not another relevant running back, or there's not one other relevant player on the Carolina Panthers from a fantasy perspective other than Christian McCaffrey. And that's the only reason we would watch. It's nice to watch Brian Burns play football. It's nice to watch J.C. Horn lock down. On the dot. You're only watching the Panthers for one of two reasons: to watch the other team or to watch Christian McCaffrey. So I can't give you hope. I can't give you this excitement or energy you want, because they are terrible. They're boring. They're terrible. They're not fun to watch. Christian McCaffrey is it. I don't have hope for the Panthers. There's nobody coming to save them. Please trade Christian McCaffrey, and please trade him to a team that's going to give him a lot more fantasy points than he already does, because he's already the best.
And DJ Moore, please. And DJ Moore. I hear the
DJ
Chiefs.
Moore ain't going away.
I hear the Chiefs rumors. Please.
You don't want the Chiefs to get DJ Moore. That's going to make you even more crazy, because then he has to compete with Juju and Sky Moore and Mecole Hardman and Marquez Valdez-Scantling and all those.
But DJ Moore is well, he's not in my lineup right now. DJ Moore is supposed to be in my lineup no matter what, because it's such a deep league that we're in. But because it's the Panthers, I do have the worries. But if it's Mahomes throwing
still
it
on your roster,
he's
still on your roster, so I don't want to hear it. You love DJ Moore.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the other side of things, 11-point favorites here. They have not looked good, at least in the past week. They lost to the Steelers. They're coming off of that loss. Aaron, what do the Bucs need to do to bounce back here? Obviously in a game that they're supposed to win, but they were supposed to beat the Steelers handily last week. They didn't. That may be on Mike Tomlin being a great coach that he is, and this and that, but this is another game supposed to win, heavy favorites. What do the Buccaneers need to do to get back on track?
But offensive line's got to play better. You saw Tom Brady ripping into them. And, I'm not a big fan of like that kind of showing up your offensive line on the sideline. But there's a reason why. Like, they're just not playing very well right now. Run game, pass game, nothing. And Tom Brady's 45, 46 years old. He needs to be protected. That's just as simple as that. And it's not like they're banged up everywhere on the offensive line. Like, Luke Udeki might be a rookie, but Donovan Smith is there, and Shaq Mason's there, and Tristan Wirfs is there. And I get it. Their center and their left guard are new guys that he's not used to working with. But they got to figure out a way. Like, they got to figure it out. They got to do something. If they're not working, then bring somebody else in. They have to do something, because Tom Brady needs to feel confident in his protection, and they have to get Leonard Fournette running in the running game. It cannot be 22 for 60 yards. That's not going to get it done. I don't know what the answer is, but I don't know how they answer that question, but that's the question, is how do we fix that interior offensive line before the playoffs start? They'll win enough games to get there, but how are we going to fix that interior offensive line? I think this is one of those games where maybe they can try to get right. Carolina on the inside is not terrible, but they're also not super stout. They have some edge rushers. Maybe they can figure out a way to block up front. I think the Buccaneers, just too good, just too much talent to lose this game. I'll take Tampa in this one, 34-10. I think the offense is able to put up some points. They've had opportunities, just fallen short. And then the defense, I just think there's no way that the Carolina Panthers can put up enough points. So 34-10 Bucks, and Tom Brady lives to fight another day with his little soft marshmallow body.
Father Time rules all. Father Time rules all. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. On the Bucks, they do need to figure it out as well. I think one of the biggest things for the Bucks here is converting on third down, 38% right now. on converting on third downs. Not good. 50% in the red zone as well. Also not very good. They need to figure that out. They need to be able to finish not necessarily drives, to finish those. Well, yeah, I guess it is finish those drives because finishing on third down and finishing in the red zone is going to be huge for the Bucs. Give me them in this game. It's going to be closer than like last week. I predicted the Bucs to absolutely murder the Steelers. That did not happen. So I am a little hurt by that. So I will keep the score a little bit closer than what I did last week. 28-14 Bucs nonetheless.